Hi, so it is now Thursday. So yesterday, literally did admin from like 1 to 8. I didn't even know I started at 1 o'clock. I didn't know I started that late, and I was like, oh. But I got everything done. If you hear any noises, I think they're moving stuff into one of the apartments upstairs or something, is what it sounds like. Because it's like they're going up and down the stairs because there's a truck parked outside that's running with stuff on the ground. So I think they're bringing stuff up or something if you hear noises. I don't know if it's like someone's moving in or moving out or what, but it's an enterprise truck, so I don't know. Um, but I'm happy to say that I was able to cross off everything I had to do yesterday, and I think that's the first time in quite a while I've ever done that, so I was pretty happy. As for the real art, really quick. So, I got my one character done, so she is completely finished. That video will be up. I got her done yesterday, which I was happy about. And I got them pretty much done. So I started the second layering of acrylics. These suck. To be fair though, they were from 5 and below, so they're not opaque at all. Like, they kind of remind me of watercolor or something. They're very light, so it does not work well. But these are still my good ones though. But I managed to get all of this done and this log. So I still have to do this little axolotl and the plants, which I'm going to record. So the way I was trying to do it and switch it up some was versus covering like everything over with the paint, I was just trying to add in like little details of stuff. So I wasn't like trying to cover everything. I was just trying to put more like lines down and leave some of the extra paint I already had on there, but just to kind of add stuff, which it kind of worked. This one, I almost want to have it like the little frills are kind of pointed upwards as kind of the excuse or something. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one, unless I figure something out. But this is, so like I'm actually cutting it off like right about here. So this will get painted over eventually. But yeah, so I kind of made it a little more short. But that's kind of where I got. So I'm like, overall it's still fine. I actually kind of like how this looks like darker though, because he is more in the background. So I'm not complaining about that. Because this is supposed to be like one of the pink ones. This is going to be like an orange one. And then like essentially a black and blue one is what's going on. So far, overall, though, the colors I think are actually okay. I do have gouache, which I will be putting down. And I have some other fun things to show you that I actually got at Walmart today. Which I'm going to try and use on this. So, because it's all right down there. They were kind of spontaneous purchases. But I'm kind of curious to see if I want to try them out. So that's kind of where I'm at. So today the goal, after I did more admin, because there is more that I have to do, unfortunately, I'm gonna work on this and at least get this painted. Probably tonight is when I'll have to wait, because depending on what the lines are like on my desk, I'll have to wait. But I have other stuff I'm working on now anyway, so I can fill the time in between until I can paint. But yes, the goal is at least to get the extra second layer of acrylic done. And then that way we can just work on gouache and such. So I'm pretty happy. So that means for the gouache, I'll record this log. And I'll record him for the gouache. And then for the pencil, we'll go back and forth for the pencil. But that's kind of where we're at. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, as for what I bought at Walmart. So one of the things I got was this diamond painting. It was $10. But I got it for my dad because it's a wolf, and he really likes the wolf stuff. So I actually went ahead and opened it, and I've started it over there on my dining room table. So that'll be an off and on project. Then I have this little starfish, like seashells, for my mom. So yesterday, my aunt and uncle, I finally got their Christmas presents from them. So one of the things I requested was a new Percy Jackson book, which I don't know which the series is. I guess it's the Senior Year Adventures is what it's called. So I finally got the first one, and as I'm walking through the book section, I see there's a second one. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. So I did. So now I have another book, but I still won't be able to start. These ones are like the Aragon one I got, the Witch, the Worm, and that one. I'm waiting for, is it Onyx Storm, the Fourth Wing, third book. I'll be getting it in a month, so I won't read those till I read that one. But I'm happy at least got this. I'll have to pay attention for the third one. This is for my stove because I hate my stove. It's not one of those flat stove tops. It's got like the coils in it so they pop out, but it's steel, stainless steel. So I'm kind of hoping I can clean it with this. So we're going to try it. These are just scrub pads for dishes, which I needed desperately. This is just a measuring cup because I needed because I made cookies yesterday and I kind of realized I need 2 measuring cups. So now I have a wet and a dry one. So I also got this scoop so I could scoop out cookie dough, which I've never owned one before, so I'm hoping this will work really well. These are for my smoke detector because it started dying yesterday at 2 in the morning. So I finally just went ahead, or Tuesday morning, so Wednesday morning, 2 in the morning, it started going off. Okay, so this is what I'm actually most excited about. So I saw these at Walmart. They're from Royal Langnickel. So they're acrylics markers, okay? So they're the paint markers. So which I have some over in this cup. The problem is that like I have a couple Poscas, but they're the really thick ones. And I have some smaller ones, but they're metallic, and I don't really care for metallic stuff personally. So I've been wanting to get some more, and these were like really cheap. They were like $6 or something. I think this might have been $8, but the rest of these were like $6 and stuff. So which to me is better than buying, Poscas for $20 when they get like 5 colors. So I got a few different choices. I also got black and white in this one, which is super nice. So I just want to try these out because I'm actually going to use them on the little axolotls and see how I feel with like adding in details afterwards. Because I will probably do the gouache, put those acrylics on, and then do the pencil like wherever I don't put the acrylic at, I'm thinking. And just seeing how that goes because I just want to try them out. So I'm kind of hoping this works. Also, with all these extra drills I have down here, because I have a bunch of like diamond paintings I've done, I don't have any hanging up. Eventually, I would like to, at some point in time, like get frames if I can. I know frames are not cheap, but maybe over time. So I have these, and I have this like random like sticker, like clear sticker paper. It's like a covering. So what I'm thinking is that if I can take my drawings, I can use the sticky side of that clear acrylic, or that clear sticker paper thing, and I could do my own diamond paintings with my drawings. Because I'm like, it actually might be kind of cool to like try it on one of those first. One of these like really simple little paintings I've done like this. And just seeing what happens. Because I'm actually curious. So I think at some point, because I have so much black. So at some point, I think I'm going to try that eventually. Maybe when I get done with these other diamond paintings I have, that could be a project that I do. So yeah, that's my little haul from Walmart. Kind of exciting, kind of not. But I am excited about these acrylic pens. So at some point after I get done with my gouache situation, I'm going to try them also. Because I have these watercolor markers my parents got me. I have some pictures of my dogs. I guess I should say my parents' dogs, but my dogs too. That I want to try and draw with. So I don't have very many colors, but it's something. And now I have these acrylic markers. I could do gouache. I just want to try and paint them and not use acrylics because it's watercolor paper. So that's something else I want to like try and do for them too. It's a lot, but I just want to try. I'm just curious. And my brother likes frogs. So I might make my brother some frogs or a frog or something. So that's just, I guess, got a bunch of little side projects I want to try and do. But until then, the main thing I'm going to work on is admin and that diamond painting throughout the day until later tonight when the sun starts to go down and I can work some more on this painting. Because I'm at the point now where I need to record again. So that's what I want to do. But I'm just going to wait until tonight. And then I will. That's where I'm at. So, yeah. Now I'm going to make food because it's after 12. And I'm going to start admin. I'm really hoping this admin does not take me all day again because I kind of want to do art stuff is the problem. I'm in that mood. So, but at least with those dog portraits and the frogs, I can record those as extra videos if I want to. Just to kind of have on the side or something if I need something to kind of, if I'm behind and I have extra videos I can put up. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. But that's kind of where I'm at. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to get started and then hopefully later on, if I can make progress art-wise, where it's actually interesting, I will come back. Okay, so it is now Friday. So yesterday I did get my admin stuff done. I got stuff squared away with my accountant. There's still a few things he's working on needing, like my W-2, but I can't do anything about that till my company gives it. So I'm having to wait still. So I told him like maybe by the 31st I'll definitely have it, but I can't check till tomorrow. Also, one of my New Year's goals was to get a new job, specifically in the PM area, so project management. And I think I might have found a way to kind of get into it. So it's like a mentorship program. You have to apply for it, which is fine. It looks like the application's free. You just gotta submit it. So I'm actually about to do that, and it should take me like 5 minutes to do. It looks super simple. I looked at it yesterday. I might read it a little more. I don't know what the actual price is for the mentorship. They offer other programs, so I was looking. The highest one I saw was $2,500. So it's not terrible. So I'm assuming that if it is payment, then they offer like staggered pay or whatever it is, like break it up into terms, is what I'm hoping for. So I'm at least going to apply and see if I get it. I'm hoping I do, because that would be absolutely fantastic if I did. Because in that way I could actually like work with somebody who is a project manager and just start learning and hopefully get jobs in that area. So we'll see. But then also last night I managed to get most of the gouache done on my little axolotls, which I'll show you, and the really big painting of the hippocampus that I also showed, I think, in the last vlog. I got them all drawn last night. I'm so happy. Alright, but first we have the little axolotls. So all this is done. So I just got to do this wood and this guy for the gouache. And then I need to go back so I can still do my acrylic pens I have along with pencil. But for the most part, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, this pink one, I actually kind of like how I did all the colors and the different layers. I think is actually like really cool. This black one, yeah, I don't know. I'm still debating if I'm actually going to put this up eventually as like a print. I mean, I guess I could. I'm not going to sell the original, but at least putting up as a print if somebody wants it is optional. That's where we're at with that. And as for the hippocampus, let me step back. This is where we're at. I'm so happy. It actually didn't take me too long. I was watching Markiplier while I sat here and did this, but because this was the original. So a lot of the same coral and the foliage and whatnot I did keep. So, but their colors I am actually going to change. I think I'm still going to keep with these cool colors, but then the other one I think I'm going to, or the other two, I'm going to make like pink, orange, I think is what I'm going to do. Almost like a sunset I think would be kind of cool. And they would be the cool colors. So, because I was trying to make, because this one originally was a lot bigger, which I was actually going to make that one the male one, was the intention. But I think, because originally I wanted this one to be the male, but because this one was so big, to me it wouldn't have made sense. But I think I now pretty much have them to where they're the same. So I think because this one's also got the squigglies, like, fins. So I'm still debating, but I think I want to go with my original idea and make this the girl one. So she'll be kind of like the sunset colors. And then I want to make this one the male one for the cool colors is the intention. But, I mean, you can see I did do foliage, and yeah, at the moment it's kind of hard to tell. Because it is all, like, it's literally just done in pencil. I'm not going to outline it or anything. So I'm just going to kind of keep it how it is, just because I do have to paint over it. But these little things down here with this coral and stuff was so much fun to do, because I was literally just doing like little teardrop shapes. So that was a lot of fun. I do have a bunch of like animals kind of throughout the thing. Some of them are a little more prominent than others, but I just wanted these guys to kind of be the main focus. Because a lot of this won't even really have detail, because it will kind of be in the background. I'm going to paint it how I normally do, but this is going to be difficult because this is the biggest painting I've ever done, and it's going to be the most detailed. And I'm not really at the skill level yet, especially if I'm putting scales on them, which I probably am. So I'm thinking about probably the top half will have scales and the bottom half is just going to be like a soft underbelly type of thing. Where I just kind of have like lines coming off, I think is what I'm going to do. And obviously I got these, but doing the fins I don't think will be too bad. But I did add on like extra swimming fins on the back for like back legs. And then I do have these little extra bits, again, just for swimming purposes. So, but overall, I'm actually very happy with this. So I'm actually kind of excited. I'm also nervous at the same time. Because I'm really going to have to sit here and plan out how I'm actually going to be painting these guys. So that's going to be the biggest thing. The good news is that I can literally do each with a hippocampus per layer, which is actually really cool. So it's just the background is what I'm going to have to figure out of how I'm painting it. So I can get them painted, because these two I'll probably do as one of the last ones, and these two we'll do first. So probably one of them will be like the initial acrylic layer, second, probably the gouache layer, and then the pencil layer. And then the background I'll have to figure out as I go what is going to go for what layer. But that is where we're at. So I'm very happy. I don't know when I'm going to get working on this again, because today I'm going to put in my application really quick. I have to get up my YouTube video. This will need to get done today for sure. At least not, well, not, I guess not completely, but I can at least get the gouache done today, which will be nice. So it's just pencil and the acrylic markers. I actually probably need to start working on the next comic page, actually. Would probably be a smart thing. Yeah, I got things to do. I also gotta do laundry later, so I'm not like completely booked, but I just don't, I'm not in the mood to do admin anymore. I'm gonna do some more next week, but it's just right now, at least for this week's admin, I'm okay on, because again, I don't really have a lot of admin I personally have to do. So, and a big thing I needed to get done for admin wise, I got done on Wednesday and confirmed it Thursday, so I'm like, that huge thing is done. But yeah, the next actual like big admin thing I gotta do right now is just apply. Hopefully I get an answer back, hopefully by like Monday, Tuesday. If not, I'll have to do a different route again. But I think today we'll just start making progress on more videos. So I almost want to start maybe doing something an hour at a time. I could actually, right now, with the way I have the axolotls positioned, I could probably get that video done now. Like after I get the crew one up, just so I can take away, like delete the footage, so I can have extra space for the axolotls. So I might do that. But yeah, I could go back and forth on stuff today. Was also gonna look at sculpting too. I have so many things. Plus working on those diamond paintings and all that stuff. Oh, it's a lot. But oh, I also gotta figure out how I'm gonna do a minis too. I haven't done a minis in a while. I haven't done a mini since November, which is actually kind of bad. Well, I guess that could be a tomorrow at work problem, because tomorrow I'm gonna work on the little axolotl drawings. If I get done with those, I can work on the minis. There's so many projects, but it's fine. But I mean, I have a list of project stuff I need to get done for the month. So, and 2 of them I'm already in the process. Well, one's essentially almost completed. It's probably like 90% complete, which is the water dragons. The axolotls are about 50%. Crew is pretty much done. Yeah, I just need to get the video up now. Oh, it's fine. All right, I'm gonna stop stalling and I'll figure stuff out. As I make progress, I will show you. Okay, so it's a little bit later. I got the video uploaded. I was trying to remember where I last left off. So I got the video uploaded. I got the gouache done on the little axolotls. I use my acrylic pens, some of them. I even got them in a little bucket so I can keep them separated for later. And I picked out the colors for the Hippocampus painting, which I actually am extremely tempted to start working on. And I made some sketches. So I've done a little bit of progress. But this is where we're at right now with the axolotls. So you can see the paint pens. I was kind of having fun with them. So I just used these 3 colors. I was gonna use 3 more, but I decided not to. So I'm gonna go in with pencil now. I don't know about now, but at some point I'll go with pencil. And then afterwards, I will see if I wanna add some more of this in places. But I was just trying to like add it in as like little highlights and dots and whatnot. I didn't use any on the background because I'm like, I didn't want that. I just wanted on them specifically. I'm also trying to let all this dry before I touch it. But yeah, I was definitely having fun, especially like the little frills. I love the eyes. Like, I didn't put in an actual pupil yet, because when I paint them, I just paint them with the paint. I'm gonna put the pupil in eventually, but right now I just love how the eyes turned out. This one I'm gonna have to differentiate some more with the colors because he's not dark enough on the frills, so I will need to darken those. But so far, this is where we're at. So yeah, I just gotta do pencil now, and that's pretty much done. And then the sketches I made, I started making them for my little ebooks I want to do because I'm trying to figure out the best time to try and keep lighting as equal as possible, which right now would have to be at night. So that way I can turn on my little overhead light and everything just to keep lighting the exact same for each drawing. So I actually might go ahead and just start working on these tonight. So I'm going to start up here with Aerith first. Then we'll go to Meyer, or Mayer. I think his name's Mayer. We have Siln and then Kana. And I'm also going to include each of them with a little baby drawing, my little cutesy versions, which I think would be fun. So we're going to start that. And for this, I have these colors. So my idea was that for the girls, I would make them a sunrise color. And for the boys, would be sunset. So I was having trouble trying to figure out like the color palette. So I just, because a lot of them had 5 colors. So I was only doing 3 like I normally do. So I know normally sometimes there's a pink in them. But so for sunrise, I just kind of chose yellow, orange, and purple. So I have like lighter colors here. And then for the sunset, I'm going to do darker colors. So we have a red, brown, like I guess a brownish. I'm wondering if I should do purple. I could do a dark purple. That actually might be smarter and stick with a dark purple. I think I will actually. And then we have a dark yellow. So there's like a gold, and then I have this deep coral, which it's like a light orange color. So that's what I'm gonna do with these. So I think I actually might use these all for shading right here. So this will be the first layer still, but because it's on white canvas, I'll see. If I need to, I will do double acrylic if I need to, but I'm just gonna start off with this. So that means I can get rid of the browns then, because I won't need browns anymore. But pretty much, and then also these, at least some of these will also be put into the foliage in the background. Oh, I am gonna need gray though, I just realized. So let me just grab a lighter gray. Okay. So that is what that is, because I'm kind of tempted to start working on them now, I'm not gonna lie. At least to start getting the colors placed somewhat. That's where we're at. So, yay! Alright, so it's now Monday. So, pretty much today I'm just gonna be doing research and such, which I figured for the time being, until I get something else, Monday and Tuesday should be used for like research and planning. So that's what I'm about to do. Because the mentorship I applied for, they said it wouldn't get back to me for like 2 weeks, or like within 2 weeks, like by the end of the month. So I'm like, I hope it's sooner, because I'm like, I don't want to wait 2 weeks, because I can't, no. So let me show you what kind of things I did over the weekend and the progress I made before I get into doing that. So this is the first one. So I did start the painting. So my idea is to kind of do it like, have them be like sunset colors, like you have sunrise and sunset. So that one will be sunset. And I'm also literally just painting everything per section. So like this I'll leave unpainted, and this I'm gonna leave unpainted because I'll paint that stuff on screen. And then I'll go from there. So I'm just kind of, so pretty much around the edge I'm gonna have it darker, and the middle will be lighter. And then obviously back here with the water I'll have to mess with it. I already do have a color laid down, but I'll have to do more. So that's kind of the intention, but the problem is that I can't paint anything else until this gets painted, because it's like I can't lose my colors. Because this is all the colors right here. So I'm currently using these to fill in for the base color. Then I got to do this. So essentially once I get done with this, I can do something else if I wanted to. If not, I have to keep going. So it's going to be kind of interesting. So another thing I did was them. Look, so they're ready for pictures and for me to kind of finalize and do whatever I need to do. But I love this right here. This one I love so much. I think they're absolutely adorable. That's where we're at right now. So that means I now have both of these guys done. So when I'm ready, I can take pictures and start getting them all together, which is great. As for the painting itself, here's where I'm at. So I did do the pencils. I'm actually kind of a fan. Like, I like how the colors are turning out and everything and how it looks. So I just have to do this section, this head, and then I gotta do this tail, and I'm done. And then I gotta repaint. Obviously, I'm gonna repaint back here. And then I might grab some more of those paint pens, which I'm actually kind of a fan of. And maybe put like little dots, like dust mites or something, kind of around here, or like fireflies, and just kind of poke it, is what I'm thinking. But they're almost done. These are their colors right here, because I just kind of put them in this case until, so that way I could color my stuff over the weekend. So those are now done. So I'm just loving it. I think it's turning out so good. So, but we're almost done with this. And I started the ebook drawings, like the first one. So I'm sticking with I'm doing the myths first for my little minis comic, or not the myths, the dinos first. So these guys for my minis. So I just had this pulled out so I could kind of see how I was doing them. So, because I essentially have 3 different styles, which I didn't really realize, but I do. So this is like the normal minis style is what this is, or my QT style type, my more simplified, I suppose, is what this is. So I'm almost done because I'm working on 2 things at once. So I just got to do his tail. I got to retake a picture, outline, whatever. So we're just kind of moving along. I'm also going to do a little bonus one. So I got this little dude going. This is my first stego, and I think he's absolutely adorable. And I'm doing the more like normal, like how I would do things version. My original, what the hell? The original style. So I made some good progress. But with these little stegos, I can draw them, but when it comes to taking a picture, I'll have to wait until at night because I have this overhead light. Because I'm trying to get it to where I can have lighting almost the exact same every single time to make it easier, because I don't have a scanner, so I'm just taking pictures. Obviously, if I have a scanner, it'd make things easier, but I don't have a scanner. And I'm like, as of right now, there's no point in me having a scanner. So I'm like, I can make this work. But they're so cute. So we made some good progress, but yeah. So for the next couple of hours until I go, so I probably won't be drawing anything again until sometime Wednesday. But then Wednesday I am going to be focusing on getting the quarterly tax form in, because it's like due like Monday or Tuesday. And I have to look up how to do that, because I'm like, I don't 100% know. I mean, like, I don't really owe anything, to be honest, because I haven't made any sales. So I think the minimum is like $50. But I'm just going to keep looking at everything else, make sure I'm correct on that. But I'm pretty sure I just owe $50, which is fine. Because I can't really add any, like, I don't get any better until I make sales. So as of right now, the funny part is I'm going to probably get another job or improve on something else before I make a sale. So that is a goal this year, is to make at least one. Obviously, like, I have like higher goals of like getting consistent sales, you know, like at least one a day. But as of right now, me just trying to get one sale is a feat in its own. So if I can at least make one sale this year, I will have at least achieved a goal, a mini goal. Because that's what that is right now, is a mini goal. So that's where we're at, but I don't know. Because I'm going to try and do like kind of a reel for the frogs later that I've already posted. And just see if maybe that kind of helps. That's why I'm doing like the axolotls and the frogs. Because I'm like, I know they're a little bit more liked because they're cute. So I'm like, maybe that would help me. But so far it has not. So, but I'm just going to keep trying. But at least I'm almost done with them. So they'll go up. But then that means because I have the art done for next month's update, I can actually start doing like sculpting. I can work on this little hippocampus, which I'm thinking actually might be next month's art. And then so I can start working on it now because it's gonna take it's gonna take me a while. So I'm thinking that's what I'm doing is I'll make that for my main art next week, and then whatever other drawings I have set aside that's similar to the water dragon. I don't even know where I put that drawing at. That's not good. I'm gonna have to find that. And then whatever comes next, so I can start working on that. But then that means I can also, after this little axolotl, I can start working on the next comic page, which is great, because I need to. I was also going to start working on the miniatures, but I'm like, if I got this painting, I'm like, I gotta get this painting done first so I can put the colors away, because I don't want to try to figure out what colors I picked out. So that's where we're at. That is a plan for the time being, but yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here and just plan, I suppose, pretty much until I have to go to work. And then tomorrow, if I did not finish planning and stuff, then I will finish tomorrow and then start research of something, because there's things I need to look at. But I probably in the meantime I also need to start looking at job situations as well while I wait for the mentorship to get back to me. So I'm kind of hoping I get it. I don't know. But yeah, so as of right now, I won't hear anything back until the end of the month, which sucks. So I'm kind of hoping that they will answer sooner, but I'll have to wait and see. So it's kind of nerve-wracking. But I'll just start doing this research and planning stuff so I can be somewhat productive, because this is stuff, I just don't sit down and do the stuff I need to. So that's what I'm going to do. Not sure when I'll get back with y'all, because I can't really work on nothing else until, so we'll see. No promises. Alright, so it's now Wednesday. And some good news. I finished the little axolotls, which I'll show you in a second. The little stegos I almost have done as well. I just need to do their final little filming bits for the B-reel, and they'll be pretty good to color. And then I also made a little bit of progress on the hippocampuses. So here is the finished axolotls. Like, I'm actually kind of a fan. At first I wasn't, but then the more I did it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually kind of turning out cool. So I probably did ruin it though, because I put these little yellow dots, but I was thinking of like dust mites and like just sparkles or whatever. So that's what it was here. Luckily, I don't think they're too obvious, really, because they kind of blend in a little bit, which I think is good. And they dried, because they were a lot brighter when they were wet. But now they dried, so they're not nearly as noticeable, especially on this one. But I am such a fan. So I think they turned out really cute. So I'm actually going to clean this area up a tiny bit, at least right here, because I'm going to do the final filming for what I need to for the video. And also so I can do the end screen, which will involve these guys, some fake flowers, and those guys over there. So I'm going to set them up here for the end screen, just for whenever I do like to add it in the playlist and whatnot. That way it's just there so I can start getting into that. So I'm going to work on that. This is where I'm at with these guys. So for like video wise, I need to finish this section, and then I need to finish this part. Then I can outline, and then I can start coloring it. And then that way I can move on to the second one. So, but we're almost there. But overall, they're both looking pretty good. I do think it's crazy that I have like 3 different styles now, because before it was 2. But then I added this random one, so now I have 3. And I'm like, I think it's so much fun. I mean, to be fair, like these two don't really have too much of a difference. I am trying to do more details than with this one. So we'll have to see, because when I go to outline it, it'll probably be more like this with detail-wise, where there's just a tiny bit. So I'm going off of my minis, and my minis, I do put some details in there. Not as much if it was like the regular style, but enough. So that's kind of where we're at, though. But I think he's looking so cute, my little Aerith over here. As for the Hippocampus, this is where we're at with them. So I got the sections done that I'm not painting on camera. So now I can kind of just focus on working on them. So I'll have to decide that. I want to try and use some of that today, but I also want to start work on the next video, which is a comic page. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I might go back and forth, but I also want to make cookies today. So not that I should eat them, but I want to make them. So I also want to do that, and that's going to take me a couple minutes because I'm making like peanut butter cookies, because I have some peanut butter. Like, I don't really eat peanut butter a whole lot, but I have like 2.5 jars of it still. Because my mom brought home a bunch one time, so I only took 3 jars because I was like, I don't eat peanut butter that often. So I'm going to make those, because I actually made them last week and they were actually really good. So I'm going to make some more today. And now I have a little scooper, a little ice cream scooper, so I can actually get cookie dough out. And I can put them in the tray. I can probably make like maybe 7 or 8 at a time, depending on how I place them and how big they come out. But I only might do 5 at a time, but it's not that big of a deal. Because I'm not really going anywhere today. So that's where I'm at, but I'm just gonna get the Axolotls stuff done first, along with the end screen. Oh, I also need to take pictures of these guys. I almost forgot. So I can have their stuff completed. So I gotta take pictures of this. Those aren't anything special. I can just lay those flat on the desk, but I gotta take pictures of them. So I have a little bit of a list to do today. There's nothing admin going on. Admin will be for tomorrow. I'm just trying to get some things situated. I should clean, but that's not going to happen. So, because I hate cleaning. I should do it, but I don't want to. That's where I'm at right now. So maybe I will work on my little stegos later tonight. At least to get them finished drawn and the pictures taken. So I'll have to see where I'm at with that. But yeah. So right now, it is mostly focusing on getting the axolotl pictures done and getting the end screen done. Like, at least art-wise. And then starting on the comic, which I think I have the page already decided a long time ago. I think. It's in here somewhere, I think. Where I left off, I believe. But I'll probably just go with whatever I have. Yeah, I did. Because I'm going back to Arlathea now. Woo! So, I'm trying to think. Was it this page I left off at? Oh no, this is starting the writers. Oh no. Actually, okay, so I actually have to sketch out a whole new page. Because I have it over here. On this shelf. Like, I have all of them labeled. That's shadows, writers, mutations. It's not Arlathea yet. Here it is. Let me see where I ended off at, because I don't remember. It's been so long. I'm just happy to going back to the OGs now. Well, technically the OGs. What is... Okay. So I ended off there. Oh no, I didn't finish. Where the hell am I? I'm so confused. So 21. Okay, so I think we're on this page. So now moving over to this page. Okay. So now I have 2 more pages sketched out, ready to go. Okay, I didn't know this is page 21. So I have up to page 23 sketched. Because these are starting the next comics is what this is. So, okay, so I have up to page 23 completed. Or 24. I have up to 24 because I can't math. Okay, so that means we're on this page. So Arlathea's kind of stopped him because she has a special ability. She snaps her fingers. They'll listen to like control situation. I got it from my writer story, so I thought it'd be fun to bring it throughout. So that's what this is. So then, actually, I have one of the elements here, fire. She senses fire who hides, and Wright's chasing after her, and she runs away. So that means that I will include lightning in this one, so that'll be kind of fun to do the lightning situation, because I have an idea of how to do that. Now, obviously the page, like you can kind of see, like some of it doesn't always translate exactly to what I have. It's just there for me sketching, because some stuff does end up changing. But it's been so long since I have done this page. Like, ugh, no. This page was completed back in February. Oh my gosh. It's literally been almost an entire year since I have... Oh, that is so sad. That's sad. I didn't even know that. I knew it's been a while, but I didn't think it'd been that long. It's 11 months of me not even touching this page. Okay, we're gonna start working on that so I can get them going, because it'll be next week's video. And then at some point in the near future, probably next month, they actually might be the first video I do, because I can't paint anything else until I get done with the hippocampus. Because what I actually want to do is I have a bunch of, which I guess I can go show you, and we can go travel to the bedroom. Not that that's anything exciting. I mean, I do have some clothes out, but you won't see those. Because I actually want to start painting these little minis I have. Because I have several of them. So that was one thing I was actually want to do this month, but because I decided to do the hippocampus, I'm going to extend these guys for now until sometime in the future. So maybe not till March. I don't know. Depends on what videos I decide to do, because I do have on my Notion, I did like a list of videos to do this month. So I can actually cross off 2 of them now. Well, technically I'm going to cross off 1, and 1 I can put still in progress type of situation, because it's almost done. Because the first one was the crew video, which that one's already up and gone, and then this Axolotls for Friday. But that is something I was wanting to do, but I had to get them done first. So after the comic... Looks like I do the comic, a character, and then I can go back and do the painting. Because the next character will actually be for my mutation story. Hold on, this light is janky. Okay. Because I have stuff in here, because I didn't know what else to do with it. So these are old, these are literally canvases and old paintings that I'm going to eventually paint over. Okay. So I have stuff like this too. So I have these little stegosauruses, which I actually want to paint on video. I have these round canvases, which I know what paint I want to use them on. What the hell? But I want to use, like, he needs to get repainted, because I want to use my, like, main colors, because I have those paints available. So, like, I have a lot of these, which I actually want to repaint. I have these little guys down here. So that's some other stuff I'd like to do. Like, I have these little wood cutouts. So that's other stuff I would like to do. But again, I can't start these until I manage to get the hippocampus done. And then it won't matter, because the paints will be free again. I just don't want to lose the paints I have because of the colors I picked. So I'm trying to make it more interesting painting wise. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to lose those colors, because like I'm hoping it'll be a little bit different than what I normally would do. That's why I decided to do the hippocampus is like sunset sunrise colors situation. And like I'm only doing blue for the shading. Like I'm not doing any other color, it's just blue. So I'm hoping that will make it a tad more interesting, I guess, and maybe a little more challenging. But then obviously I have my paint pens, I have the gouache and stuff, so I can, and the colored pencils, so I can kind of tone it down if I have to. But at least first layer wise, it will be blue shading, and then I have those little more opaque paint pans. So that's where we're at. But I'm gonna take the little videos and such, and then we'll see, because this video has to go up today. So I don't know how much more I'll get to record, so we'll see. I know it's always my fault. I don't ever record the way I should. It's my bad. I just don't think to, because I'm like, I'm just kind of on a roll, and I'm like, I just want to get stuff done and out. But like with filming this stuff, you're not really gonna see anything anyway, because my back's gonna be covering everything. But I guess I'll just get started on doing the little axolotl situation in the end screen, so I can get both of those checked off my list for today. And then probably afterwards, I might just start making my cookies to get those done. So that way they can be cooling and such, so I can eat them. And then we'll go from there. Because I have a whole little list, so. But I think right now that's what we'll just get checked off, because that stuff will be on the relatively quick side. Just to take a few snapshots and whatnot, and a little bit of a video. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's where we're going to be at. So hopefully I have something else to show y'all, but I guess we'll see. Hi. Okay, so it's a little bit later, and I just got out of the shower, because I need to do laundry, and I need to wash my hair. So, let me show you. Alright, so I got that stuff photographed, like all of this stuff. Well, I guess this, my little drawings that are here. And that's for the end card. It's just the beginning for now to have something. Obviously, maybe in the future it'll change. But for the time being, this was it. And I just love, I love, because of all the colors together. I'm also going to be doing my nails later because they're looking rough. But just all the colors, it just makes me so happy. Alright, I'm about to start working on this. Those are the flowers that, yeah. So I'm going to start working on this in a bit, along with working on the comic. But, yes, my table. So I got this diamond painting done, which is actually for my dad. I'm currently working on this one, which is for my mom. So it's these, because she kind of likes the beach stuff and the starfish. So I thought that would be kind of fun, because I got that. So she doesn't know about this, but I told her about that for my dad. So it's a surprise for both of them. And then that one I got for Christmas, so I still gotta work on that one, which is all this. But that one's on hold until this is done. And that way I can eventually put these two Legos together, because I actually found another one. There's actually two more on Amazon I want really bad. One of them I'm waiting on because it's like $60. The other one's $20, so I'm thinking about getting that one soon. And I made the cookies. These taste so good and they just look good. But there's those, so they're kind of chilling for now. But I will probably leave it here for the vlog, just because, so I can kind of start working on starting a fresh one, because it's 3:30 right now. So I need to get this uploaded so I can start fresh, because probably on the next vlog we'll start doing painting situations and drawing situations and getting that going. And I still need to create a post for today, which I know what I want to do. It's probably going to take me a minute, but I'm going to do that. But it'll have to be after the vlog goes up, which is fine. Like, I try to do about 3 o'clock for post, but it doesn't really seem to work for me. So at this point when I post, it's just me posting. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to do different times either, just because maybe something will work out better than another, but because I'm going to be posting about my little frogs I've done, the painting and the sketch. So it'll be this that I actually did recently that's up in the store now. So I'm going to post about those with their little sketches and kind of what the finished stuff looks like on the store, and just post that. But yeah, so pretty much for the rest of the day, it's either going to be painting, drawing, or diamond painting. Pretty much. And then at some point tonight, I will deal with my nails, because they need to get done. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it at, just because I haven't decided what I might start doing some painting a little bit, just a tiny bit, just to get started. And then probably a little bit later, I will start to draw. But that's what we're going to leave it at. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!